had a city. I came for fall weather, but what?
I just got
Dying.
your call.
I'm just dying. There's too much smoke everywhere. I just want like the tiniest bit. It's habanero.
What is up, everybody? It's Marwan here with a new sketching video. And what are we going to do today? Well, I don't know. That's the problem. So I'm just gonna record whatever I'm sketching and make a video out of it. So as you saw in the intro, I just came home late last night from New York. And I gotta tell you, I missed the city already. I didn't think I was gonna miss it. As, you know, usually I'm not a... Or I didn't think I was a city person. I'm more like, you know, walking, taking a hike by some nature trail or something like that. And just chill. But, I mean, New York just gave me... It just gave me a lot of energy to just be productive. Like I felt like I'm not doing anything, or I'm not near as productive as I should be by just being in the city of New York, and that's pretty amazing. And yeah, as I said, I missed the city already, and I will definitely be back sometime soon. So for these sketches here, these are just a couple of doodles that I did actually before I went to New York, and I'm thinking of adding some markers to them. And that's what I think I'm going to do. So we have a rather ugly side view right here that we're gonna try to fix. And by fix, I mean completely redo it, I guess. And then we have this front view here of an angry looking car. I can show you how I did that real fast. So just start with a baseline, put the two wheels out, which is going to determine the perspective of your car. Put the spokes out because it looks cool, and the point where the car is going to end, where your sketch is going to end. Put some lines down. The hood, I like to do it like that. Same with the front fender here, something like this. Same with the back. Now we have basically everything but the greenhouse. In the greenhouse, I'm just gonna make a line here. Bam. And then connect those lines to the rest of the car. And there we go. We have our 3/4 front view and some mirrors. Have fun with it. Mess it up. Make it again. Until you get it right. You're probably not gonna get it right the first time. I mean, most likely not. But after you've done it about 10,000 times, like I have, then it becomes easier. Trust me. See, now we even have a second side or front view here that we can play with. Well, yeah, we stayed in Brooklyn, which is a chill area to be in. We just Airbnb'd a place there. Apartments are kind of small, yeah. Definitely compared to Florida apartments down here. But that's understandable because it's a huge city. They can't really be, with the amount of people there, I mean, you can't have the same space as you have down here. But I really love all the shops, you know, coffee shops and small independent restaurants and stuff like that. It's really cool to see. So yeah, I guess I just did a 3/4 front here. Hopefully it made sense. I forgot to talk about what I was actually doing, but I have another video on it, and it's actually called How to Sketch a Car in 3/4 front view. So if you type that into the search bar, my video will pop up. You can check it out there. Oh, if you haven't checked out the Academy yet, you might want to do that. The Academy is the new membership site that I put together for anybody who wants to learn how to become better at design sketching. It's really that simple. The reason I put that together is because I get messages pretty much daily of design students and just people wanting to learn how to sketch, asking me if I can check their sketches. And you know, I've mentioned this before. It's really hard to check every, you know, to give feedback on every single sketch that is sent to me. So in the Academy, not only do you get access to every single design course that I've released so far in one place, everything is in there, but you also get access to the sketch vault, which is PSD files and resources that you can download with all the data in it. So you're gonna have all the layer structure, so you can check it out. Ouch! So you can check it out on your computer. Someone's biting my feet here. This little penny. Hi, you wanna check out my sketching? I guess not. You gotta move now though, because I'm making a video. Anyway, so you get access to the Sketch Vault, which is the downloadable resources such as PSD files with the layer structure, so you can check every layer and kind of replicate the rendering in your own time and just replicate each layer. And you also get access to our Facebook group, private Facebook group, which is closed now unless you are a part of the Academy. And inside of that group, we're gonna do weekly live sketching sessions where you're gonna get feedback one-on-one on your work. All you have to do is just post your sketches and work inside of the Facebook group. And once a week, I'm gonna go live inside the group and just give you feedback on your work. For example, if you have a 3/4 front view like this, and you want feedback on it, you just post it in the group, and we go over it live so everybody can see. That's the thing, you gotta be willing to share the work so that everybody sees the feedback and everything like that. That's just so more people can learn from the feedback. Maybe someone else have the exact same problem you have with perspective or whatever it may be, and then we're gonna go over it live. So check out the Academy. You can learn all about it on the I'm gonna post a link below in the description to the Academy for this video. So if you scroll down to the description of this video, you're gonna find a link to the Academy right there. And if you have any questions, obviously, just let me know. Penny is still biting my feet. Penny, hey, what are you doing? I kind of like these headlights here. Let's see what we can do. Where's your brother, Penny? Go get your bro. I think I added too much line weight to that specific line there. So let's add some markers to these things here. In a minute. Adding some line weight because it just looks better. Even though it might not be a good idea right before markers because it might bleed a lot if you have too much line BiC on here. Not gonna add a lot of detail to this far end corner because I want the focus to be on this corner right there. Let's see what we got. I have a lot of markers, but not all of them are full. Some of them are really dry, so I don't really know which ones yet. I kind of have to put them aside when I notice that some of them are dry. But let's do, or I love these. I love these colors here. What do we have? 24 and 34, so let's do 44 as well. And also want a frost blue for the skies. Alright, so let's do the standard way here. I think this is going to be the lightest. Let's just go crazy with this marker. Don't overthink this step. I used to always like overthink every single marker stroke that I put down. Like, oh, am I doing the right thing here? Is the mark, what if I destroy the entire sketch if I put markers here and la la la. But you can always fix it. You can always, you know, if you feel like you made a mistake, you can always try to fix it with markers. It's not a big deal. But usually what you want to think about is, as always, like, there are just a few simple rules, which are light source. If you know where your light source is coming from, it makes the whole process a lot easier to figure out where to put markers and where not to put markers. And then you're gonna develop your own style as well. So maybe you come up with a totally different style than what anybody has ever seen before. Maybe your light source is coming from like below or something. That's gonna obviously create some totally different reflections. So don't be afraid to just play around with it. And don't overthink it. Hi. Hi, Penny. She just climbed up my leg, basically. Hi. And let's add some down here as well. Hi. Oh, don't fall. So Penny is one of our foster kitties. Kittens. We have. She's almost falling here. It makes me nervous. She is one of 2 foster kitties that we have. And we've had them now for about a month, I think. Hey, come here. I think you better go down. Here she is again. She's so cute. But she's one of 2. I mean, how are you supposed to return them once you've taken care of them, you've bottle fed them, and all of that? So I kind of want to keep both of them, so we have 4 cats because we already have 2. But my wife is not too happy about that. But she's the one who brought them home, so it's not my fault. Don't bring home cute kittens like that and expect me to just abandon them once they are grown up. It doesn't work like that. We'll see how it goes. For now, we're keeping them until they are ready to get fixed, I think it's called. And that's when they're around 2 pounds. Right now they're just above 1 pound each in weight. So what I'm doing now, I'm using this super dry marker. See, this is one I need to put aside and just remember to get a new one. But I'm just adding some shading to these, some depth to the reflection. So I'm going over the same areas once again. Not all of the same areas. I'm leaving a few spots for the original yellow. And I'm going to do the same now once again with the darkest shade. And as you can see, it makes a big difference, especially this when you add this 3rd layer. This gives a nice sunshiny tone. Not my best marker work, that's for sure. But I'm just gonna call it art. I'm gonna call it art. You can call anything art nowadays and just justify whatever. I think it looks pretty cool anyway. Looks dirty. As you know, this is my favorite style of sketching. Just really fast and just make a lot of mistakes. I don't care if it's like, oh no, I missed a line there. It doesn't matter. Black. Gonna add some base lines and stuff. Hey, don't bite my feet. This will add a lot of contrast to your sketching, so you definitely want a black marker in your marker arsenal. There we go. Ouch! Hey. Crazy cat. Whoa, I went too far there. It's all good. And fill in these holes. Let's do the same on these other sketches down here. Add it here maybe. Not sure if we need anything more for this one. I think we're good. Just doing basically the same thing since I randomly did another 3 front here, 3/4 front. So for anyone living in New York, what would be the what areas would you recommend, like if you were to recommend a place to move? Like if I was moving to New York, not saying that I am moving to New York, but you never know. What areas would you recommend? Obviously, it depends on what I'm looking for, but I'm looking for kind of one important thing is to hang out with other people that are creative and maybe run their own businesses. And I would love to have a garage as well. I don't know if that's hard to find in New York. I mean, city is probably really expensive and hard, but outside, I don't know. Because having a car, hi, having a car would be sweet, even though you don't need it in a city. But you know, I just love driving around. So, or having a motorcycle, even that would be cool. But let me know what areas you would recommend someone that hasn't lived in New York before. What's a great place to check for some apartments? See all the yellow? See that? Here. There are cars. Let's add some interior details to these. See what blue gray 7 is. That works great. That's all we need with that marker. And now I'm gonna finish this off with some blue, because the blue is reflecting the sky. So surfaces that are facing up most likely will have some shade of blue in them. Unless it's sitting indoors, of course. You get the point. So there we have it. That was a fun, quick session. We could actually add some highlights to this as well. Let's do that. This is the pen for anybody. Let's see if we can focus on it. Anyway, that's the pen I'm using. Just gonna add some random highlights. onto the wheels. Especially the wheels, since they are shiny. Same thing as always here. Just keep in mind the light source. And the light source shall guide you where to put highlights. Or you can just do like that, just put it down there. You never know, it might look cool. You don't always have to follow the rules. Actually, most times don't follow the rules. Yes. Otherwise you're not gonna learn if you stick to the rules all the time. See, the thing is with these sketching videos, like I'm not telling you how to do things. I hope you don't, I hope you never see these videos as me telling you to do something. That's not how I want these videos to be. This is how I sketch. And this is what I can suggest you try. But it's definitely not a blueprint to design sketching or whatever sketching. All I want to do with these videos is to give you a few ideas. Just like I took some ideas from other videos when I was learning, still learning, and just made it my own style out of it. That's like a diamond headlight. And there we go. That's all for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. And hopefully you were just, doodling along right with me wherever you are in the world. As always, thank you so much for watching. And I hope to see you in my next video. Take it easy, guys.